Alright, in this video I'll teach you how to manifest anything using scripting. For those of you who don't know what this means, basically when I say manifest using scripting, what I mean is how to actually get anything to happen in your life, how to attract, how to manifest, how to attract or bring towards you whatever it is you're trying to get, whether it's financial abundance, money, or relationships, friendships, different material possessions, whatever you are trying to get in your life. I will teach you in this video how to do it faster using what we call scripting, and I will explain exactly what that means. Okay, so firstly, a bit of intro, the power of positive thinking. I'm sure by now you know that our thoughts have power and they extend beyond our bodies. Like, our thoughts literally affect physical things in the real world. I'm not going to explain on the quantum level how this works because it's kind of irrelevant, especially for beginners, and I do have other videos about that. But basically our thoughts have the power to interact with and affect physical things in the physical world. This has been proven many times and it's now not even that debated, it's not even that crazy of an idea. So it's going to be using thoughts and also a little technique which I'll explain, which combines thoughts with intention with what's actually going to manifest in reality. And it has about a 42%, 45% success rate, so not super high but also not zero. It's like if you could flip a coin basically, and half the time you would create your dream life and the other half of the time you wouldn't. I'd flip that coin 10,000 times a day because it only takes it happening once for you to win. Whereas if it doesn't happen, nothing changes and you stay where you are. So it's kind of a very much a no-brainer situation. So the first step is you need to set very, very clear intentions. Okay, and I don't just mean, I want to get rich or I want a house. I mean really, really specific intentions based on you understanding why you actually want that thing. This here is the point where most people click away, they go and watch another video and they think, oh, it's too complicated, maybe I'll watch something else, someone else will explain it better. No. Stick with me here, okay? I promise this is going to be worth it for you. You need to understand, you need to basically set a clear intention. You need to specifically decide, okay, let's say you want to be rich. How rich? Write a specific number, like I want to have $150,000 in profit after expenses, recurring every month, coming to me with me only having to work X amount of hours per week, and the work I will be doing is X. Okay, that's specific. Non-specific is saying I want to be rich, I want to have more money, or I want to be a millionaire. Do you know how many millionaires there are in the world who are completely trapped and dependent on their jobs, unable to do anything they want to do, miserable, depressed? You know how many millionaires end their life? It's a lot. So that's not the answer. You need to get specific. I want X amount of money and I want to only have to work X amount of hours to get it, and I want to do this in X amount of time. It really needs to be specific. And this applies not just to money, but also to, let's say, material possession, let's say relationships. Okay? You might say, I want to find the perfect partner. But do you even know what the perfect partner is, according to you? Like, if you had to define it, what would the perfect partner actually be? Would it be somebody who is submissive and does everything you say? Or would it be someone who actually challenges you and calls you up on things sometimes, pushes you to improve and triggers you to improve yourself and release insecurities and work on yourself? Very different things, right? But you have to get specific about what you consider to be a perfect partner. For example, like, let's say if you want, would you rather have a partner? Let's say if you're in a low situation, you're playing video games all day, you're drinking. Your vision of the perfect partner might be somebody who just lets you do that, who enables you to just sit around all day doing nothing. They, bring you food. They don't call you up on it. They don't tell you to do anything. They don't motivate you to work or to stop playing video games. That might be your idea of a perfect partner now, but when you start actually improving yourself and going somewhere in your life and doing different things, now that's not a perfect partner. Now you want someone who's going to grow with you. So, and this, we're going off on a tangent here. My point is, get really specific about actually what you want. Really take some time to think about this, because without going too much into it, you've already basically manifested what you want now in your current life. The current experience you're having is already you having manifested what you wanted truly from before. You just didn't know it yet because you weren't aware of how the universe works and how what you focus on and what you allow to happen is what continues to happen. Okay, so how do you actually do that? Let's just get real practical here. The way you do it is you write down physically on paper specifics. X amount of whatever in X amount of time. This is the definition, and I want it to happen in this way by this time, by this date. This is and maybe leave out the date part actually, but especially if you're new to this, it's going to be hard to get things to work exactly at a certain date, but you can later. Okay, so more importantly, it needs to be in present tense. You can't just write, I will become a millionaire, I will find a perfect partner. You need to write it as if it's already happened. So you write down something like, I have $150,000 a month in income from these different places, and it feels freeing and empowering because, and then you write down why, okay? Or you could write down something like, let's say if your goal is to be a personal trainer, you would write down, I am a successful personal trainer, and I help people do this, and it helps them, and then that makes me feel good because I'm giving back and all this stuff. Okay, you need to get specific and write it down on a physical piece of paper that you actually will carry with you. Okay, so now that you have actually, to be honest, that's the big step, is to write it down, like the physical goal, and then focus on it. Now you can start using that. So once you have this piece of paper, you've written it down, use that piece of paper to actually start visualizing it. You can't do the visualization first because you don't know what you're visualizing. Now you have the piece of paper and the specific kind of descriptions of it. Now you can take that, sit in a quiet room, get a cup of tea or whatever, and read through it and really visualize it. When you visualize it, engage as many emotions as you can. You need to feel. You need to really, within yourself, feel the final outcome. So, and this is a little bit tricky. A lot of people get confused about this. Let's take the goal of finding the perfect partner. Okay. Yes, it might be the partner you want, but what you truly want, what we all want, is love and acceptance. So try and feel the emotion of love, feeling accepted, feeling, respected and loved and whatever for who you are. That's the feeling you're after. So focus on that feeling emotionally while you visualize, in your mind's eye, the actual partner and, what you'll do, going on adventures together, whatever. Same with money. Okay, it's not money you want freedom. That's the emotion. You want the emotion of feeling secure, free, safe, successful, respected. These are the things you really want. Money is just a made-up number, which allows you to get those things if you have enough of it. So focus on that emotionally, the safety, security, the freedom, at the same time as visualizing with your mind's eye how it would physically manifest. So you might visualize a big house, a big number on a bank screen or on your phone, holding physical cash if that helps you. That's really the last step. I've recently launched a tribe actually called the Freedom Tribe, which you can find the link in the description, and it should be available there now. There should be some spaces. But basically it's a super, super affordable monthly membership where I teach you exactly how to do what I've done, how to raise your frequency, become an optimized superhuman using biohacking, and how to create a soul-led online business based on what you love, which will generate huge amounts of passive income for you and give you your time back, so you'll be able to spend your time doing what you love. There's a whole lot more stuff actually, lots of more things are in there, but I just wanted to let you know about it, because this is, I don't talk about this very often, and if you enjoyed this video, I put all my best work and content into there, and that's where I really break things down in a huge amount of detail, like masterclasses, slideshows, live streams, all this kind of stuff, answering your questions. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go to astralhq.com/tribe, or just click the link in the description and you'll be able to see it there. All right, leave a comment letting me know your situation and what are you trying to manifest. Let me know.